Hello there and welcome to the game that is PGA Tour 2K25. Can't wait to see what happens today. I got good feelings. I'm going to leave it there. We've got a par 4 staring us down here on the first hole. All right, let's launch this ball into the fairway and take it from there. Oh man, did you ever send that one? All right, first drive is away. Have a good round. This one's about 130 yards out. And there's a bit of a downslope on this green to be careful of. Yep, that's out of the top shelf. Good work. All right, here's a 7-foot putt. I'm liking what you're throwing down here at the very beginning of your round. Under par already. Great stuff. We got a par 3 for the second hole. Take a look at this shot. Okay, that almost went down. And this putt is for your birdie. Let's do this. And the wind is picked up. We got a tailwind to deal with. Was well played. And second shot here on the third. Yeah, that's gonna work for you. I'm liking that. Here we go for your birdie. And I think this one's breaking to the left. Oh, almost. This was just a 3-foot putt. And the putt drops. We're teeing up on the 4th hole now. Well, you made good contact with that one. Okay, about 200 yards or so to the pin from here. A little bit to the right on the approach here. And this is your third shot. Well, it's going right by the hole. Yeah, if you sink this, you could save par. And with that, we will move on to the next. And our leader is ahead by 4 strokes at the moment. All right, let's pipe this up the middle. Par 5 here on the 5th hole. Great swing. This thing's going for days. Look at this thing go. All right, setting up now at about 200 yards away. And 4 strokes back at this point. Nicely played. This putt's about 6 feet. And a wonderfully struck putt in there for the eagle. And the person in first place has a 4-stroke lead at the moment. And we got a left to right cross breeze on this hole. Here's our second shot on this 6th hole. Oh, how dialed was that? That almost went in. All right, you've got this for the birdie. Let's go. And it is a 2-stroke lead at the moment for our leader. Okay, here we go. Par 5 on the 7th. I approve. That's bold, using the driver off the fairway. I'll take it. All right, we'll take that. This putt is for birdie. That's in there. It's your 4th birdie of the day. And after that hole, just 1 stroke in the lead. And a heads up, this hole, we got a tailwind blowing with the ball. Nothing wrong with that. Safely on the green. Now this from 13 feet. I think we got a bit of a tilt to the right on this putt. Oh, that was almost in. All right, you got this left over for par. All right, that putt will go. And you are 1 shot above the rest of the field after that hole. All right, the first 9 ends with a par 4. Well, that'll work for you. And we're about 130 yards to the pin from here. Hey, that's another green in regulation. This one's 10 feet away. Okay, let's go. Dropping it in there for birdie. And the current leader is ahead by 2 strokes at the moment. See what you can do here on the 10th hole. Should be a good result off the tee here. And we've got about 150 yards to the pin from here. Oh yeah, you'll take those all day. 10 feet to the cup. Looks like this putt will track a bit to the right. Oh yeah, that'll work nicely. 2 birdies in a row for you. Yeah, Wind's blowing out there, right to left. We're on the green with that one. Well done. From 23 feet. And this one's breaking pretty hard to the right. Well, this has my attention. Oh, almost in there. All right, here's the tap. And tapping this one in for par. Well done. Current leader enjoying a 2-stroke lead at the moment. And now the 12th hole, and it's a par 5. Oh man, you launched that. Setting up here about 190 yards or so to the pin. All right, setting up now in the bunker. Let's see what you got. And this one, it's a safe par. Just a slight little break in this one to the left, I think. Good job. Our current leader is up there by 2 strokes currently. Okay, 13th hole, and this is a par 4. Tee shot's looking decent. This shot's about 75 yards to the pin. I'm okay with that. Good luck on this one. We've got 16 feet. Beautiful shot. And a 3-stroke lead for our leader at the moment. And the wind will be a factor on this one. It's blowing right into our face. Good luck on your second shot here on the 14th. I like that. Setting up with an elevated green. This might call for some extra distance. Heading for the green. And this is your look at birdie. And that's in there for your 8th bird on the day. Our current leader is ahead by 4 strokes as we check the board here. All right, here's the par 3 15th hole. That bunker is protecting the green. Don't want to get in there. This one's coming into the green. Pin high on that approach, nicely judged. Okay, moving on to the next. Our leader is currently ahead of the pack by 5 strokes. Okay, I have a good tee shot here now on the 16th. Looking good off the tee. All right, this shot is around 115 yards out. Nicely done. And if you can sink this, that'll be birdie. And our current leader ahead by 6 strokes on the rest of the field. Wind blowing left to right on this one. I think this one's fairway bound. All right, good luck. Second shot here on the 17th. And just a little fade on this one. Nice. That should do nicely. 21 feet to the cup from here. Looks like this one starts straight and then goes a bit to the right. Oh, look at this thing. Oh yeah, getting better. And the putt goes down. Fantastic work. And it is a 7-stroke lead for our leader. Not a bad place. All right, let's see what we can do off the tee here. It's a long par 4. Oh yeah, I'll approve that. And we're about 115 yards away, and just 2 strokes away from our leader here. Great job on that approach. And 5 feet left to go. And the putt drops, and we're done here. Well, on behalf of myself and the team here at HB Studios and 2K Sports, thanks for playing. I had fun. Hopefully you did too. Hi there, my name is John and I'd like to welcome you to this event. Good luck to you as you begin your final round of this event. Oh my goodness, absolutely hammered that one. And what are you thinking? What are you thinking out of this fairway bunker? Let's see what you got. And I don't think you got enough club on this one out of the sand. Okay, setting up here on the green side rough. And here's your par putt. And you're at even par currently. All right, have a good tee shot. We got a par 3 for the second hole. Okay, don't worry about it. We'll be on the green eventually. Second shot here on hole number 2. Great chip shot there, pure. That's pure. Okay, let's see what we can do on the next hole. Okay, third hole, par 4. Let's go. We've got about 135 yards or so to go from here. Solid approach there, pin high. And here's an 8-footer for us. That's going to bring it down to 1 under par. Okay, this hole we got a tailwind to deal with. Here's your second shot on the 4th. Safely on the green. This putt's around 13 feet out. That shot was marvelous. And our leader is ahead by 4 strokes at the moment. Okay, this is a pretty lengthy par 5. Oh my goodness, just annihilated that drive. Here's our second shot on this 5th hole. Setting up here now for our 3rd shot. Ooh, is this one gonna go down? Oh my, you almost got that. And that putt will go. And everyone's chasing our leader here today at the moment. 5-stroke lead. And now for the par 4 6th. Well, something went wrong there. And yeah, that was a greasy lie in the bunker. A lot of work left to do still, though. All right, let's pop this in. Birdie putt. Yeah, I'll take that from that distance. All right, here's what you got left for par. And as we check the board, it is a 5-stroke lead for the person in first. And the 7th hole, we have a par 5. Fairway has a downslope in the landing area, so keep that in mind. Well, that's too bad. I think you might be coming up short out of the sand here. You know, this is very, very sandy in this. And we are out of there. Let's putt. Okay, here's a 5-footer. And our leader is ahead by 6 strokes as we check the scoreboard here. Okay, let's see what we can do here on the 8th hole. Maybe this will kick left. Nice. That was the club. Okay, here's a 12-foot putt. Looks like this one will break a bit to the left. Ooh, just missed. All right, this one for par. And our leader currently is enjoying a 5-stroke lead on the rest of the pack. All right, the 9th is a par 4. Should be smooth sailing off the tee. Looks like about 150 yards to go. And the green tends to slope away from us where we want to land it, so be careful of the approach. Ooh, the shot's fading a little bit. And that'll do. Grab your putter. Okay, let's do this. 13 feet. Looks like this one's taking a break to the left. All right, let's sink this one for par. And that will do. And clocking in at 4 under par at the moment. Well, I'm sure that's not what you intended. Here's our second shot on the 10th. Good job getting out of that bunker. Little work left to do, but nothing serious. 16 feet to the cup. I think this one starts off pretty straight and then goes to the right. And as that drops, that marks down your 5th birdie so far today. You got a headwind to deal with on this hole. Nice approach. And now this from 12 feet. This one's going left to right. Pretty hard break too. This putt's tracking. That was a good putt, and it drops in for birdie number 6 on the day. And our current leader ahead by 5 strokes. Okay, the par 5 12th is ahead. Nice. Don't see that every day. I guess you're just going to take that driver off the fairway and be on your way. You're doing all right this hole on the green, under regulation. That's good work. All right, let's go now. This is the eagle putt. You can do it. Our current leader ahead by 6 strokes at the moment. And now we tee this one up on the 13th hole. Nice swing on that. Setting up about 115 yards out. And this is our 3rd shot. Good little shot there. And if you want to say par on this hole, we got to drop this right here. And a 6-stroke lead after that hole. All right, here's the 14th hole. It's a par 5. Really nice swing. You must be feeling lucky. Taking driver off the turf. Nicely done on the green and on an under regulation, mind you. This is your eagle putt. Come on now. Let's get this one to go. This one's going up the hill and to the left. Ooh, that's too bad. 4 feet to go. Nice putt. That's for birdie number 7 on the day. And our current leader ahead by 6 strokes on the rest of the field. And here is the par 3 15th. Okay, green side sand. Let's see what you have. Oh, look at this. This could go. All right, all we need is a little tap here. Let's do it. Our leader is currently ahead of the pack by 5 strokes. And we are working with the tailwind on this hole. Yes, that's a good swing. And this one is about 90 yards to the pin. Great work there. That's a great approach. All right, you've got about 6 feet here. Okay, we got a par 4 for the 17th. That drive was fierce. And this shot's around 145 yards from the pin. This one's heading a bit right. And that'll go down for the birdie. Nice chip. And oh yeah, we're going to look at that one again. And our leader is ahead by 6 strokes as we check the scoreboard here. And let's bring this thing home now on the 18th tee. Just a pure swing. Ooh, that drive had some mustard on it. That'll do nicely. You've got this left to write a 60 on the scorecard. And there you have it. The putt drops and your round is over. And as this event comes to an end for you, you're going to finish in 4th place. And I hope you stay there by the end of this event. Still lots of golf for other people to play. All right, that's just about it for me. Hopefully we'll see you back here real soon. See you next time.